So you're thinking about buying a second home in Florida, but you're not quite sure where to land? Laid back beaches of North Florida, theme park hub of Central Florida, tropical and trendy South Florida, they all have palm trees, but trust me, they're very different in terms of the vibe. So I'm going to break down all the pros and cons of each region to help you figure out which Florida lifestyle actually fits you the best. Let's dive in, and I promise I will keep it real. Take it from a Florida native. Hey everybody, Hillary Driscoll Olds here, a full-time realtor here in the Florida Panhandle. Florida is one of the top destinations in the country for second homes, but not all parts of the state offer the same lifestyle or benefits. Whether you're searching for a vacation getaway, a smart rental property, or a future retirement spot, I'm going to break down the differences between North, Central, and South Florida. And I will also share why Destin and the Emerald Coast might just check all those boxes for your second home. So let's get started. Let's start with North Florida, specifically the Emerald Coast where I live and work. This area includes Destin, 30A, and Santa Rosa Beach, and I've talked about those cities in the other videos. And it's one of the best regions in the state for second homes. You get the postcard views, literally the white sand beaches, emerald green waters, and a super laid-back beach town atmosphere, all at a more affordable price. Yes, you heard that right, more affordable than Central or South Florida. Now, the median age here is right around in the mid-40s, so it's a really good mix of retirees, second homeowners, and investors who are taking advantage of the strong short-term rental market. So if you're looking for a vacation home that can also generate income, this is one of the top spots in the state. Here's some other great perks of this area. It's great for boating and fishing, or just plain old being outside and having fun. We do have a lower hurricane risk than South Florida, and typically lower insurance costs too. And don't forget, Florida has no state income tax, and overall the cost of living here is a little bit easier on the budget. Now, for a few of the downsides. Winter can get really chilly. Yep, an occasional freeze. Last year we had 8 inches of snow on our back deck. Yes, this is an anomaly. So another thing, if you're used to the big city amenities, you might miss some of the larger airports and cultural scene. Also, during the peak season, traffic in Destin and South Santa Rosa Beach can definitely test your patience. So the bottom line, North Florida is best for buyers who want a more relaxed beach town vibe with good investment potential and a lot more bang for their buck compared to the rest of the state. Now let's talk Central Florida, home to Orlando, Disney, Universal, and just about every attraction that you can dream of. If you want energy, entertainment, and a strong economy, this area delivers. The job market is booming thanks to tourism, healthcare, and technology. There's a steady stream of events, concerts, and cultural activities year-round. Now the median age is mid to late 30s, so it definitely skews towards the younger. Lots of families, professionals, and people relocating for work. Housing options are all over the map. Urban condos, suburban master plan communities, even some rural acreage if you go a little farther out like Claremont. And compared to South Florida, Central Florida typically sees fewer hurricanes, which is a huge bonus for insurance and peace of mind. Now let's talk beaches. There are no beaches in Central Florida itself, but you can be toes in the sand in about an hour. Cocoa Beach is roughly an hour east of Orlando and one of the most popular spots on the Atlantic coast. You even get some wave action. Daytona Beach, think Daytona 500 Bike Week, is about 90 minutes away. If you're in the northern suburbs, New Smyrna Beach is a little bit closer and a local favorite. But you must know, if regular beach days are part of your second home dream, you are going to be doing some driving. You should also know that traffic in Metro Orlando is no joke, especially during theme park season. And while resort-style communities are beautiful, the HOA fees can be steep. Some neighborhoods also have very strict rules against short-term rentals, so if you're planning on an Airbnb, you better do your homework. Overall, Central Florida is best for buyers who want a really active city lifestyle, love being close to the theme parks and entertainment, or want a rental property in a high tourism area. And now we're going to head down to South Florida. Think Miami, Fort Lauderdale, and Palm Beach. If you're looking for year-round warmth, high-end real estate, and a lively international vibe, this part of the state might be calling your name. South Florida offers the warmest winters in the state, luxury beachfront living, world-class dining and designer shopping, and a nightlife scene that just doesn't quit. You've got major airports for easy travel, a super strong job market, and a diverse international community that brings a global flair to everyday life. Now, the median age is in the early to mid-50s with a mix of retirees, luxury second home buyers, and international investors. It's definitely one of the most cosmopolitan areas in Florida, and the real estate definitely reflects that. You're going to find some of the most expensive properties in the state there, along with higher taxes and insurance premiums, especially in coastal or flood-prone areas. Now, the traffic can be intense. With so much urban sprawl, getting from one part of the region to another can take some time. And if you're thinking about using your second home as a short-term rental, make sure to double-check local regulations. Some of the cities are much more restrictive than others. South Florida is best for buyers who want luxury living, nonstop sunshine, that big city feel, and international feel, and who are comfortable with the higher price tag that comes with it. So what is the best area in Florida for a second home? Well, it really comes down to your lifestyle and goals. So here's a quick summary of Florida to help you figure it out. If you're all about the beach and want a better bang for your buck, North Florida, especially Destin, Santa Rosa Beach, or anywhere along the Emerald Coast, is going to be hard to beat. You're going to get the gorgeous white sand, the laid-back vibe, and a strong short-term rental potential, all without those sky-high price tags of the southern part of the state. Now, if you want to be near the magic, literally, and enjoy a more active city lifestyle, Central Florida may be your spot. Orlando puts you close to theme parks, jobs, and year-round events, even if it means driving a little bit to hit the beach. If you're looking for luxury, nightlife, and that super high energy international city vibe, South Florida is going to deliver. But be ready to pay a premium for it. Okay, so here's my plug. At the end of the day, Destin and the Emerald Coast offers one of the best all-around combinations of affordability, stunning beaches, and a strong investment potential. If this video helped you get a clearer picture of where to buy a second home in Florida, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. But if you still have questions or want to just kind of talk through your personal goals, drop a comment down below or reach out to me directly. I work with buyers and investors all over the state, and I'd love to help you figure out if Florida, and especially Destin or the Emerald Coast, is the right fix for your next move. Now, don't forget to subscribe for more real estate tips and local insights every week. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.